Hey guys, Buddy Guy Landman. I just wanted to talk to you a little bit more about that Road Warrior. I had talked about it in a previous video, but by taking those addresses and lining them up in that Road Warrior software, it doesn't matter if you're online, running, with a gas pipe or whatever you're doing. If you're doing right-of-way work, or if you're doing leasing, you need to know where that next address is. I mean, even online, there could be a house set back, 400 yards off of the beaten path in some trees or on a tree line or something, or they could be across the field the way that some of these mapping programs come up. But you want to make sure you hit that door as you go through, because every single person that you get leased and you get them signed up on your paperwork becomes like an ally. You've got, well, I signed Mr. Smith, and Mr. Jones, your neighbor, is going to lease anyway. The more people in their community that they know that have signed these leases are going to be more relaxed with you, and it's going to be easier for you to do it. Build as many allies as you can, and I can't stress it enough. Drop those cards. If you bump into somebody in town, give them a card. If you're in a small community and you're leasing, make sure you get to know everybody. Even introduce yourself to the local law enforcement. Make yourself known when you're out there, so that there's no mistaking who you are. Everybody comes to town at one time or another, whether you're standing there getting gas or you're shopping in the place where they shop. You're doing the same things that they do, so you're going to run into these people that you need to speak to. But anyway, I don't mean to sound like I'm preaching about those cards or anything, but the cards are important. It's your handshake. It's your 1 second to make an impression. It's your information, and backing it up again. Get that phone number on Google. You get yourphonenumber.com. That's what it is. So I've got my phone number as a .com. So if they search my phone number on my card, they're going to find it. Find me, and if they search for just my name, I have a little bit more trouble than some of you, because my name is Buddy Guy, and there's a famous blues guitar singer named Buddy Guy, and let me tell you, it is hard competing with that man. He takes up the entire first page on a lot of the searches that I do for myself with blues music, and I'm a landman, so I trying to carve out my own little space on the internet has been difficult, to say the least. But anyway, I just want to say that Road Warrior is fantastic, because if you're missing those houses and you're going down the line, you got to make those trips back and forth. It's just a killer of a waste of time and a waste of money. And not only that, it's going to show poorly in your lease performance. I hit 31 doors today using that. A lot of people weren't home and I left cards, but I left cards. And I made notes going along off of just today alone. There's about, I don't know, maybe 20 pages of notes that I made about what people had said, and every little detail matters, so you can go back and reflect on it. I got phone numbers from neighbors. I got neighbors to call. I stopped through a gas station here in town, and they knew me right when I walked through there, because I made myself known long time ago on this leasehold. And I walked in there and asked if her son was back, because I had the notes. I knew that her son lived in Washington, and I knew that he worked in Africa. So and also I knew when he was going to be home. So I scheduled my time to be down here so I could make that contact as well. Have some thought out process before you just head out on a lease field, on a leasehold, and figure out which way you're going to go and how you're going to get there. But I walked into the gas station, and the owner was sitting in there and recognized me, and I went over and just asked her, and I asked if she wouldn't mind introducing me to her sister. Her sister has a tract of land that I need, and also if she wouldn't mind introducing me to her son. So she did, right there over her cell phone, introduced me, and gave me his contact information and everything. So now I at least have a